He has been on Just for Laughs. Of course, you've seen him on comics, on many commercials, a couple of movies. He's got a book for sale. You can get it in the lobby. Please put your hands together for another man from O-Town, Tony Krolo, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Very exciting to be here. Trying to make me sound great, giving me the big Canadian show business introduction, but it is Canadian show business, so it's not so great, right? Or if you haven't heard of me, I've done just enough that I'd sort of seem familiar, not enough that I know why or where from, you know? As we get after 20 years, people see me on the street, smile, say hi, walk away going, I think he lives in my building. I think he works in a bar I go to. I think I slept with him and for some reason it was funny. I'm Oakville's own Tony Krolo. I'm everybody's favorite 40-ish, broke, newly married stepdad, Croatian, French, Canadian, Catholic, boozing pothead with a face like a Muppet. It's a small demographic, but I rule it. Should be careful with the pothead part. I'm in a public facility government building of Oakville here. I've experimented with marijuana, that's all I'm saying, that's it. A little college experiment there in Sheridan, that's all. A little 20-year study. And, 2/3 of the way through. I have to tell you the results so far, inconclusive. I'm going to have to finish the entire experiment. So close to legalizing it anyway, coming up with new reasons every day. Medicinal marijuana is the way in, I'm telling you. I was saying this to a friend of mine who's into drugs. He goes the other way, he's an amphetamine addict, right? And I said to him, Benny, I said, actually using marijuana now to curb the effects of Alzheimer's disease. You hear about that? What a great idea. You're so ripped you forget you have Alzheimer's. Just cancel each other out. You start remembering things you never knew in the first place. That's alright. Gotta be careful of the side effects, of course. The munchies, right? Pot paranoia, that's tough as a performer. In a room as big as this, I can't face everybody once. I feel like wherever I'm not looking, people are going, Christ, check the beak on this guy. I've never seen him before. He knows what the Fruit Loops are. It's just the lighting. Fuck off, it's the lighting. It follows me wherever I go. It always knows. Enough. I'm going to say something to be polite, politically correct. We have new terms for people that have physical attributes or disabilities, right? Take blindness. I was saying this to my uncle who's an optometrist. I said, Seymour? Seymour, I said. People aren't blind anymore. We say visually impaired. So much nicer. Still can't see. Should probably work on that part of the problem. Can't say retarded is developmentally disabled. Still can't play catch. No longer have a big nose, I'm nasally abundant. Still can't get laid. You know this? Glad you're in a good mood. This is alright. Gotta be happy, got some beautiful weather out there for this late in October. Can't trust the Weather Network anymore, right? Now you don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows what you're going to get anymore. That's for sure. And still, I'll turn on the television before I look outside to see what it's like outside. What it was like outside, I'll turn on the television and find out. If it says it's shitty, then I look outside. Is it really? They have no idea, especially at CP24, I'll turn that on because that's news as well as the weather and stuff, but they don't care. They don't cross-check facts, nothing. They don't bother. High today, 22, currently 26. Well, that's higher than high. You can notice this while you're typing it in. Unbelievable. And I got an aunt who works at the Weather Bureau, too. She chases tornadoes. I remember I said to her, Gail, I said, very good. I spent a lot of money on drugs thinking of these names. You got a laugh. They got the drugs off my cousin who's a marijuana dealer. I said, her. I said. Send your little brother Bud over here with the stuff. He said, worse if you haven't caught on. Good old Oakville. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Town that I did grow up in. I was not born here. I was born in Montreal. I did mention Croatian, French, Canadian. That is my mix. Not Italian. People guess that all the time, but pretty much the same thing. Croatian, French, Canadian. Weird mix, huh? But I make a mean goulash poutine, though. To die from. My mom's a French-Canadian part. She's a sweetheart. Bit of a shopaholic, though. Every time Visa raises her limit, she takes as a challenge. I think I can spend that. Watch me. My dad, the Croat, alcoholic, in denial of it. One of those guys who drink like 15 beers, have a bowl of soup, puke, and go, bad soup. And no more soup. Here's the beer. That's all he drank. Just growing up in a little squalid apartment, that's all it was. Beer everywhere. Candle holders, beer bottles, coffee tables, beer cases, like living in a dorm. But, worked out okay. Broke up the family, but my mom kicked him out. Cash in the empties, bought us a house. Not too bad. My dad tried to be a man before he left, though, you know, tried to give me some sort of piece of advice before he went, but he was Croatian, didn't speak much English. I didn't know any Croatian, neither did my mother. Was pretty quiet when he was around. And drunk out of his head, but there it was, big effort. I'm 9 years old, calls me over, Tony! Don't you know? Tony, you Croatian, you proud? Always never? Always never let people bother you. They bother you, you punch them nose, punch nose. Daddy have knife, kill enemy. Screw you, sir. Bluff you, heart sick, no good, brain, no money, move away, I die, you rich man, take mommy, Miami Beach, take care, love you. It always stuck with me. Whenever I needed a pick-me-up speech, for a moment in my life, I'd just think of that one. Go in a corner and cry. Oh, it didn't work out so well, I guess. With my dad gone, I left my mom to teach me the rest of life, especially about sex. That wasn't too great coming from my Catholic little French-Canadian mom. This is what I got about sex. 10 years old, she said, you know what masturbation is? It's your blood, it's against God, don't do it. That was it. I was like, whoa. I didn't do that in front of her again. Message understood. Let's get a lock for my room. How about that? That was all I had to send me off into this world. Growing up in good old Oakville. It's amazing. It was, this 30th anniversary of the Oakville Center. I think like 27 years ago. I actually performed on this stage doing Little Women when I was at Purdue in high school. On this stage. That's right. I was John. And now here I am here tonight. So, getting back again. Moving along nicely.